Swap the legs around, and I'm going to just do a little bit of a circle through the back and back round the other way, and just slowly stretching forward, walking the hands forward. Shoulders are down, walking the hands back and both arms out in front. We're going to do that bow and arrow. Just be aware of the fingers being in alignment before you start. Drop the shoulders down and pull back your left elbow and release. So from the side, one more each way. And both legs out in front, lift up through the spine, pull the tummy in and stretch forward again. Let the head drop down. Good, lifting up, and you're slowly taking yourself down onto your back. So slowly come down. Any back issues, just take it really slowly as you come down. Now drop the shoulders down, hips in alignment, pelvis in alignment. We're just going to do a stretch of the hamstrings. So keeping your left leg straight, I'm going to straighten my right leg and kick up towards the ceiling. If you can, flex. And you're going to lower. You're going to do 5 more on that side. Breathing out, breathing in, trying to keep the hips and pelvis, getting that stretch down the back of the leg. Breathing in, last one, and breathe out, and I'm going to hold under the leg. So you can hold onto the calf or the thigh. Point and flex the foot. Drop the hips down. And circle the foot. Good, breathe wide and full. And release and change legs. So taking the leg down and bend, and then straighten the other leg. Thank you. Chest open and lift. So stretching the back of the leg, flex the foot if you can, and lower. So nice stretch, holding under the thigh, shoulders are down, lengthen through the hips as you pull it in towards you. So try and press the hips away as you pull that leg in, get a really lovely stretch. So this is perfect for me after a run. Not that I run that often, but when I do, it's so important to stretch. And after a walk, so point and flex the foot. Such a beautiful day today. Hope you've got lots of lovely plans. I know people are starting to get out more or see one friend, and then circle the foot. And back round the other way. Good. Place that foot down on the floor. Hands wide, shoulders nice and relaxed. Now feet are under the knees, chest open. Lengthen through the spine. Take a really nice deep breath in. So engage the core and lifting one knee up to a tabletop. And slowly lower down. Just go into that knee fold. I want you to focus on engaging the core. So squeeze gently between the hip bones and lift the pelvic floor, just stopping yourself, wetting yourself or breaking wind. So squeezing the pelvic floor at the back as well. So it's that muscle from the back forward. Breathing out, lift the knee, breathing in and lower. Hips and pelvis in alignment. Breathe out, lift the knee, breathe in, lower. Try not to press the rib cage down. Keep the lower back in neutral. Okay, one more each side. Then I want to do a little bit of mobility in the hip joint before we go into some harder tummy exercises or core. And then arch and flex and extension on the back and a little bit of a pelvic tilt. So you're tilting the pelvis down and then release. Good, so getting that movement in the lower back. And then just press one foot down, lift the hip, and then the other. So getting that movement. And then from there, so we've gone up and down with the pelvis. We've gone side to side with the pelvis. And then I want you to try from there to roll the pelvis. So it's sort of a unique feeling, and it's just really good to move the pelvis, like those pelvic circles. Really good to move in different directions, and it really helps that lower back, and then back round the other way. And just again, being really mindful of any clunky or uncomfortable bits, or bits that you feel you're just not moving, you're not feeling the back pressing into the floor as you know you're moving round. Just try and get the back moving. It's just being aware of where your weakness is, or where you are very stiff and don't move. Oops, I've lost the movement. Right, good. And then release. So release back into that neutral position, little gap under the lower back, rib cage nice and relaxed. Shoulders and chest open, feet flat on the floor. Take a really nice deep breath in. Breathing out, engage between the hip bones. Now lifting one knee up to a tabletop position and hold. In that position, do 5 knee circles. So round, keeping the hips and the pelvis neutral. 2, 3, 4, mobilising into that hip joint. 5, and back round the other way and round. 1, 2, again keep the hips and the pelvis neutral. 3, 4, good. 5, and lower down, foot slowly going onto the floor. Engage the core, lifting the other knee up to a tabletop position. And circle round. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hips and pelvis are neutral and back round the other way. 1, 2, okay, lower that leg down. I'm going to start with the left leg. Take a really nice deep breath in. Breathing out, engage the core, lifting the left knee up to tabletop, keeping the hips and pelvis secure, so you're stabilising. Squeeze between the hip bones, shoulders and chest nice and open, and slowly lift the other knee up to a tabletop. Making sure the feet are a little bit relaxed, so try not to point. Hands relax down, shoulders down. You should feel strong in this position. The core is supporting you. Don't have the knees too close, so a little bit further away. And we're just going to go into a few toe taps. And I want you to challenge yourself and just make sure the shoulders, the head, the neck, they're not tensing. Okay, wiggle your mouth around, make sure the jaw's relaxed, make sure the shoulders are relaxed. So the strength is from the transverse abdominis, but just then the other thing is making sure those obliques aren't overworking, so it's not all going into the waist. So breathe out, breathe in. Toes nice and relaxed. Good, one more each side. Okay, bring the knees and the feet together, chest, shoulders down, hands wide, slowly taking the knees over to your left together. Now, using the core to bring them back. I'm deliberately going really slowly. Now, I want you to try and keep the knees together. It's the hip lifting and your transverse abdominis, your obliques, that bring you back. So really try and use the core. Breathing out. And use the core muscles to bring you back. Try not to use the hands. Good. So it's actually harder than it looks, and I want to have lots of control and really feel that you're using the deep abdominal muscles. So it's very easy to just rock. So you can rock, but I want you to really concentrate on knees staying together. It can be too much on the back, so if it's just too much on the back, take the feet down to the floor. Okay, so the next exercise, just one more. Okay, we're going to go into a curl up. It's up to you. You can have the feet on the floor, or you're just staying with the knees up in that position. So let's start with the hands under the head to support the head. Take a breath in. Elbows are wide, and breathing out, gently roll up. Keep going. Chest open, shoulders nice and relaxed. Tuck the chin in. Okay, hold the head up and lengthen one leg away and back. With control. If it hurts the neck at all, then lower the head down and you're just going to go into a leg stretch. Single leg stretch. You can do it with the hands if you want. Hold and back. Control. If it's too much for the head, support the head. Okay, from there, knees and feet together, hands coming down, and even go into the 100 and breathing out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Come up a little bit higher and breathe out. Breathe in. 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 And release down. Good. Hug knees in towards you. Stretching in the lower back. Turn the head side to side. Just loosen any tension in the neck. I just find it quite hard on the neck. Okay, drop the knees over to one side and look over your opposite shoulder. Opening out into the waist, into the hips, stretch. And coming back to the centre and over to the other side. Okay, back to the centre. You're going to take both legs up now. So hands wide again, just coming a little bit closer towards the hips, soften the knees, and you're just going to do a few little reverse curls. So lifting your bottom up and down. Level 1, knees can be quite bent and you're just going to go a little bit roll. Level 1, if you need to, just hands under the thighs and just get that mobility through the back. Breathe. Okay, level 2, legs up, and your aim is from there, then lower. if you tense the shoulders as you lift up, then hands go up. Three, oh, that's my tummy now. 2, shoulders down. And 1, and hold. And I'm going to reach the upper body up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, hands can go behind that if you want. 8, 9, 10, hold on to one leg, lower the other leg, pulse, pulse, lift and change. Double leg stretch. Last one. And release down. Now bend the knees, heels together, feet out into a frog. Lift the legs and lower. And one more. Sorry, I have to tell you, I'm laughing because my children says my panting is really annoying. Oh, I'm only saying, I do some little cardio with them sometimes. This horrible girl on Instagram who's very skinny and beautiful, and they said they want to talk to me about my panting. So sorry, I've got the giggles now. Okay, roll onto your side. They said next, they won't do it with me again until I sort out my panting issues. So I'll let you know how that goes. I think we're meant to be doing one today. Okay, so hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. I'm sorry it was annoying, my breathing. Okay, so lengthen through the spine. Just making sure your weight is evenly distributed on the knees and the hands. Try and make sure you're not swaying one side or the other. Drop the shoulders down. I want you to lengthen through the spine. Take a really nice deep breath in. And just lifting up with the elbow in the hand, you're going to then thread the needle under. Stay with that side. Just 2 more. 1 more. And then release in that position. Just let the shoulder drop down and stretching the thoracic spine. And release. And lift up. And go under. And stay in that position. Shoulder under, drop the head down. Good, coming back to the centre. Hands a little bit wider, knees going a little bit further away and together. Shoulders down. We're just going to do 10 little press ups. So I want you to elbows to go wide. Breathe in, breathe out as you lift up. Use the tummy muscles. 2, 3, 9 and 10, and press yourself back. So down into that downward dog, stretch your bottom down towards your heels, forehead down, take a breath in. Good, coming back up onto your hands and knees, and widen the knees, shoulders down. We're going to go into swimming. So I want you to lengthen opposite arm, opposite leg, and breathe in, come back. Flex the foot. Good, keep going. One more each side. Lift, engage the core. And good. Walking the hands a little bit further forward. Shoulders down, tuck the toes under. Try and press that little toe under as well. And come up into that downward dog. And I want you to press left heel, right heel. Get that stretch down the back of the legs. Just look down towards the ankles and the feet. I want to make sure the feet are parallel on the outside. So you're not letting the heels come in into it and the feet are in a V. Right, breathe wide and full. Shoulders down, lengthen through the back. So really lovely stretch through the spine. Okay, come up onto your toes and just take yourself, walk the feet a little bit further away and go into a plank. Hips in alignment with the shoulders. Lift the tummy, hold in that position. And now, if you can, I want you to bend the elbows and come down onto your front, elbows back, and into a back extension. Now, if there's any problems with lower back, lift the hips, shoulders down, get that stretch through the spine, watch how it feels in the lower back, and from there, I want you to go up onto your toes into a downward dog. And up onto your toes, forward into a plank, shoulders down. And then slowly lower down, lengthen. I want you to take your hands down by the hips. I'm going to go into the dart. So feet stay down and hands stretching towards the feet and breathe out, lift, breathe in, lower. Now if you want to lift the legs as well, and lift and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down, hands under the shoulders, elbows back, and lift up and push yourself back into a child pose. Forehead down, whoops, breathe wide and full. Walk those fingers away, lengthen under the armpits, get that stretch through the spine, breathe wide and full, come up onto your fingers so the wrists lift. Breathing into your thoracic spine, into the rib cage. Okay, walk the hands to the left, shoulders are down and press the hips to the right. And walk the hands the other way and press the hips the other way. And good, back to the centre. Hands flat on the floor, lifting up onto your hands and knees and go into, sorry, that cat stretch, my trousers are falling down. Okay, so curling up and under. And release. And again, curl. Breathing out. Breathing in. Good, lovely stretch to the spine and curl. Now hold in that position, circle the hips round. Again, mobilise, do that circle, as I said, mobilise into the lower back. And the hips, and back round the other way. 3, 4. Now hold there. I want you to only move the ribs. It's a bit strange, and then back round. Good. Now curling up, coming up onto your knees, and I want you to stretch forward and open the arms, stretch back, hands behind, shoulders down, hands down towards the feet, reaching up, open the chest, feel like you're opening. Take a breath in, lift up, and again, another opening, so stretch through the chest. Release. Roll the shoulders back and down. Okay, I'm turning to my side, take one leg out to the side, stretching over again, nice lateral side bend. Again, that stretch on the inner thigh as well. And good. Now bend that knee and stretch. So you're stretching in that inner thigh. And back, knee down, other side, over lateral side bend, shoulders down. And then bend that knee and get that stretch to the side. Good, back to the centre. I'm going to come into a seated position. So I'm sitting myself down, little pillow under. So up to you if your legs are out in front or the legs are across. So I'm just going to sip water. Just feel like opening out in the hips. And okay, and I want you to do a gentle twist. And then stop to your right. And other side. Roll the shoulders back and down. And we're just going to sit for a moment. And just a couple minutes. And we're going to relax. Okay, I want you to focus on your breathing. So hands on the knees. Drop the shoulders down, lengthen through the spine. Try and engage the toe muscles, so draw the toe muscles back. Take a breath in. And just close your eyes or keep your eyes soft. Looking sort of down towards the floor. Breathing in through your nose, wide and full breath, and breathing out through your mouth. Breathing in. Try and let everything go and everything relax. Tension in the hips, knees, spine, the shoulders are relaxed, the head and neck is relaxed, mouth and jaw. Keeping your focus on breathing wide and full. Okay, slowly bring your awareness back into the room. Just open your eyes gently. Just do a little circle with the head. And turn the head and over to the side. Again, circles, and then a few shoulder shrugs, and roll the shoulders. Good, and stretch both legs out in front of you, lift up through the spine, stretch yourself forward again. Good, open the arms wide and bring the hands behind you. Drop the shoulders, taking one arm across, opening into that shoulder, and other arm across. And hands onto the shoulders and circle. And last one. Good. Thank you very much. So lovely to see you on this Monday, Bank Holiday Monday. So have a great day. I'm sorry, I'm so red and my hair is a mess, but yes, anyway. So I'll be on Zoom tomorrow. Hi Sandra. So I'll be on Zoom tomorrow. Yes, and we'll do the normal Monday classes for my Zoom class clients. So if you want to upgrade any of your membership, on the website you've got normal membership $9.99, and then we've got the other Zoom membership where you get the classes on Zoom, which is more, so it's $45, but it is all going up in June, so just wanted to warn you. So anyway, just to let you know, and see you soon. Thank you very much. All right, bye bye.